Mr. Paul Stark. Hi, Paul.
How you doing, Bart?
I'm good. How's it going?
Good, very good, very good.
Got looks like a busy month this month for Monster Box.
This week for sure. This week we got a big show this Friday and Valentine's Day, so we're excited and busy and
so nothing says I love you more than a murder.
That's exactly what we say. Every Valentine's Day we think about a little murder. I think everybody does, right?
I think this is one of your signature events, these murder mysteries. They seem to be pretty popular.
Yeah, it's been the Killed by Murder is a sub-franchise, and it's really Jackson really likes its murder.
Really?
They like to come out for the murders. So we've been doing well with those. We enjoy them. They're real fun, and we've got a almost full house for Friday. So just about 20 seats left, and hopefully, I think it's going to sell out by today or tomorrow. So
well, let's make it happen today.
Sounds
so
good.
Still seats. Tell us what happens if someone's never been to a murder mystery.
The murder mystery genre is you go and you sort of play a parlor game as if you're in the game of Clue, I think, is the tradition, and we put an additional theatrical twist on it where we have a number of actors who are immersed in the audience. So when the audience comes, everyone is part of the show. So the murder happens during dinner or after dinner, during the festivities, and you don't really know who's going to be killed or be a suspect or who's going to get hauled off to jail at the end of the night. So we try not to let too much slip ahead of time.
Well, these are actors, I can tell, because I've seen them in some of the pictures of other murder mysteries you've done. So these are like recurring actors.
Recurring actors. Some of those people dressed up our audience. The audience likes to dress up. This one is a masquerade party this time, so people are, I think, dressing up most of them. That's our last show we did at the Commerce Center, which is Murder at the Butler Convention. And pretty much everyone on stage and in the audience were dressed as butlers.
Oh, wow.
So it was hard to figure out if the butler did it, they pretty much did. We knew the butler did it, we just didn't know which butler. So.
Jeeves, probably.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Jeeves is
Jeeves.
it's always Jeeves.
Jeeves. I saw his death scene. It looked like it lasted for about 30 seconds.
Well, yeah. Well, that was the puppet killed the puppeteer, so. That was a red herring death. The puppeteer didn't really die from the puppet.
And a nice dinner and.
An excellent dinner. The Commerce Center has a catering company over there, and we used them for the last show. They were excellent, and so we're using them again for this show. And it was really good. We had a lot of very favorable comments about the food in addition to the show, so that was nice.
Now, could a guest, like someone buying the ticket, coming in saying, would you pull them aside and say, "Oh, guess what, you are the murderer, don't say anything"?
We don't usually put them in that big a position, but what we do is we let people choose. You can choose how much you want to be involved by the color of your name tag. When you arrive, you check in, and you can say, "I pretty much want to just be an observer." And so you get a blue name tag, but if you have a red name tag, that means you want in.
Okay.
So we will usually try to bring the red name tag people up on in the suspect area and do a little interrogation and see where they were at the time of murder or involve them in some way or another if we can. So we've had some pretty outgoing audience members at the last couple shows as well. It was very fun, so good stuff.
So if you want to go, it's Friday night, Valentine's night, date night. How do you get tickets?
Tickets are at monsterboxtheater.com. And a number of things have our QR code on them, but our website is monsterboxtheater.com, and there are really only about 20 so seats left. All seats are great because we're out in the audience, out and around. There's not a stage where you're far away. We're all over the room, and things are happening, and you never know, someone might keel over at your table while you're eating your dinner, so you never know. It's always fun and a little unexpected, and that's I think people have been enjoying that part of it, so it's been fun.
Well, it looks like everyone's having a good time. Well, let's see what else is going on. You in addition to the Killed by Murder mysteries dinner events, you've got some other things going on.
Well, we've been doing some improv shows around town. We're really trying to get the building open. We keep thinking we're going to be open. We're very close. We've got just a few things to overcome and work out with the city, and we're very hopeful that's happening soon because the city's been doing some new things that have been making it easier, so that's awesome. And But in the meantime, we've brought improv shows out to several of the different locations. First Monday of every night, every month, we're at Iron Bark Brewery, and we've been doing that for a long time. They helped us get things started here in Jackson, and that's a traditional monthly show, and we have a good time over there. So come on out to Iron Bark on the first Monday of March, and we'll be there.
It's free.
Free comedy. Free
Can't
comedy.
beat that.
Can't beat that at all.
And again, you can be an observer and shrink against the wall, or you can be part of it. You can shout out.
Yeah, we ask for suggestions, and when people are drinking beer, they tend to have a lot of suggestions for us. In the improv shows, occasionally we'll bring somebody up if they are interested. We don't ever force anybody. I find that people are very afraid of improv for some reason. They're scared. You're not going to bring us up on stage or anything, are you? And so we try not to force anybody to do that. But we'll ask for suggestions, and we have a form that people fill out before the show. They put a few things down, and we use those throughout the show. So people hear their suggestions worked in the scenes and different things. So it's a fun night, for sure.
So you're in the process of getting your building fully equipped and outfitted for shows, live shows. And are you looking for help? Is there, like, you can be a member or donor or something?
Yes, switch camera.
Right there.
Please go to monsterboxtheater.com. We could use some funds. We definitely could use volunteers of help in any possible way. We have classes are starting this month again. We offer classes every few weeks, and for improv or acting classes. We've got a spoken word class coming up, which is new, so it's storytelling. We try to work different things in, and we're really excited to get our own place open so we can not travel out every time, but we really enjoy Jackson. It's been a great place. Everybody's been very welcoming. We found a number of different places that have been great with us, so we've enjoyed being part of the town and learning about things that people like, which is how we found out people like murder so much.
It looks like you have a pretty big troupe that participates in your various shows.
We've got some core people and some regulars. We're always looking for people. We're a professional theater company, so anyone is always open to come and audition for any show or to be part of improv or anything that we do. We always want the highest level of talent. We've been very lucky to find some really great people locally, and we've got some super funny people in the improv team. We've got a number of actors really chomping at the bit to get some regular drama plays on the stage, and some of them are involved in the murder mysteries, but it's been a great start, and we want to build as many people as we can. We love to have a lot of people involved. We do a few more shows than the average theater does per year. We try to have something going all the time. So
cool. And you brought the Killed by Murder.
Yeah, we want to keep pushing that murder thing.
Official shirt. And the Monster Box mug.
Well, you have those awesome mugs, so we just thought we'd reciprocate with a mug. But yeah, Killed by Murder is our. This week it's murder.
All right, if you
Comedy
want to
after that.
Murder Masquerade, and people should dress.
They can. It's optional, but I think many people will at least put on a little half mask and a.
It's Valentine's. Dress up. Get your date and make plans for a dinner and a show.
Yeah, it's a nice evening.
Hope you have a sellout, and thanks for all the great things you guys are doing, and thanks for coming in today.
Well, thank you. Appreciate getting the word out, and I think we will sell out, so hope we see everybody there, and we're going to keep doing them.
All right, there you go. There's something to do for Valentine's night with Monster Box Theater. Artistic director and founder, Paul Stark.